Passion is the heartbeat of every remarkable achievement, the invisible force that propels individuals to transcend boundaries and accomplish extraordinary feats. It is not merely enthusiasm or excitement, but an unrelenting commitment to something that stirs the soul. When you are passionate about something, it ceases to feel like work and becomes a natural extension of who you are. It fuels perseverance, ignites creativity, and sustains you through the inevitable challenges that life presents. Passion is what drives innovators, artists, leaders, and dreamers to keep going when everything seems to be against them. It is the essence of greatness, the spark that transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Steve Jobs often spoke about the importance of loving what you do. For him, passion wasn't just a motivational slogan, it was the foundation upon which he built his life and career. When he co-founded Apple, it wasn't for the money or the recognition. It was because he was deeply fascinated by technology and believed in its power to change lives. That intrinsic motivation is what kept him going through the sleepless nights, the setbacks, and the countless rejections. Passion made the process worthwhile, even when the results were uncertain. It provided a sense of purpose that was stronger than any obstacle he encountered. Without passion, the journey becomes a burden, and the challenges seem insurmountable. But when you love what you do, every hurdle becomes an opportunity to learn and grow. Passion is what separates those who give up at the first sign of difficulty from those who keep pushing forward. It is the internal compass that guides you when the path is unclear. Many people start with excitement, but as soon as they face challenges, they lose momentum. Passion ensures that you stay the course, even when progress is slow and the outcome is uncertain. It is the quiet determination that keeps you working on your craft when no one is watching, the unwavering belief that drives you to improve every day. Passionate people don't need external validation because their motivation comes from within. They are not driven by applause or accolades, but by an inner desire to create, build, and contribute. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple after being fired, it wasn't out of necessity. He could have retired comfortably, but his passion for innovation and design pulled him back. It wasn't about proving others wrong. It was about fulfilling his own vision. Passion is what made him obsess over the smallest details, from the aesthetics of Apple products to the user experience. This relentless pursuit of excellence wasn't driven by market trends or competition, but by a deep love for creating something meaningful. Passion allows you to see possibilities where others see limitations. It gives you the courage to take risks, to challenge the status quo, and to envision a future that others can't yet see. Passion also breeds resilience. The path to greatness is never linear. It is filled with failures, rejections, and moments of doubt. Without passion, these setbacks can be overwhelming. But when you are passionate, failure becomes a lesson rather than a defeat. It becomes a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Passionate individuals don't fear failure because their love for what they do is greater than their fear of failing. They understand that every setback is an opportunity to refine their skills and come back stronger. Passion gives you the strength to endure, to keep moving forward even when the odds are stacked against you. Moreover, passion is contagious. It inspires those around you, drawing people to your vision and energizing them to contribute their best. When you are passionate, it shows in your work, in your words, and in your actions. It creates a ripple effect, encouraging others to find their own passions and pursue them relentlessly. Passionate leaders don't just build companies, they build cultures of innovation and excellence. They don't just achieve success, they inspire generations to dream bigger and reach higher. Passion is the spark that ignites revolutions, the fuel that drives movements, and the foundation upon which legacies are built. In a world filled with distractions and short-term gratifications, passion provides clarity and direction. It keeps you grounded, reminding you of why you started in the first place. It pushes you to go beyond what is expected and strive for what is possible. Passionate people don't settle for mediocrity because their love for what they do demands excellence. They are not content with the status quo because their vision compels them to innovate and improve. Passion is not a fleeting emotion, but a lifelong commitment to something that matters deeply to you. It is the difference between a life of regret and a life of fulfillment, between existing and truly living. Passion is the cornerstone of greatness. Failure is often seen as the end of the road, a final verdict on one's abilities or potential. But in reality, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a crucial part of the journey towards it. The most successful people in the world are not those who have never failed, but those who have embraced failure, learned from it, and used it as a stepping stone to achieve greatness. Steve Jobs' story is a testament to this truth. After co-founding Apple and turning it into a revolutionary company, he was forced out of the very company he built. For many, this would have been a crushing defeat, a reason to give up. But for Jobs, it became the catalyst for his most creative and impactful years. Being fired from Apple freed him from the weight of success and allowed him to start fresh, driven solely by his passion for innovation. He went on to create Next, a company that would later be acquired by Apple, bringing him back to the company he started. He also bought Pixar, transforming it into a leading animation studio that redefined the industry. Failure, instead of ending his career, ignited a new chapter that was even more successful than the first. This highlights a fundamental truth. Failure is not the end, but a new beginning. It strips away the non-essential, forcing you to focus on what truly matters. It challenges you to reassess your goals, refine your strategies, and come back stronger. Every failure carries within it the seeds of future success, but only if you have the courage to keep going. Many people fear failure so much that they never take risks, never step out of their comfort zones, and never pursue their true passions. But the irony is that avoiding failure often leads to a life of mediocrity and unfulfilled potential. Failure is not something to be avoided, but something to be embraced. It is a teacher, a guide, and a motivator. Each setback provides valuable lessons that success never could. It teaches resilience, patience, and humility. It forces you to confront your weaknesses, improve your skills, and develop a deeper understanding of your craft. Steve Jobs once said that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that ever happened to him because it allowed him to rediscover the joy of creating without the pressure of success. This is the essence of turning failure into a new beginning. When one door closes, another opens, but only if you are willing to move forward. Failure often reveals new opportunities that were previously hidden. It pushes you to explore new paths, take new risks, and innovate in ways you never thought possible. The most groundbreaking inventions, the most inspiring works of art, and the most successful ventures often come from those who have failed repeatedly but refuse to give up. It is easy to be motivated when everything is going well, but true passion and commitment are tested when things fall apart. Failure separates those who are truly dedicated from those who are merely interested. It is a filter that weeds out the faint-hearted and rewards those who persevere. The journey to success is rarely a straight line. It is a winding road filled with obstacles, detours, and setbacks. But every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. It is a chance to rethink your approach, refine your vision, and come back stronger. Failure is not a sign that you are not good enough. It is a sign that you are pushing your limits, taking risks, and striving for greatness. It is proof that you are in the arena, fighting for your dreams, while others are sitting on the sidelines. What sets successful people apart is not that they never fail, but that they never allow failure to define them. They see failure as temporary, not permanent. They understand that every failure brings them one step closer to success. They do not dwell on their mistakes, but learn from them and move on. They do not let setbacks crush their spirit, but use them as fuel to work harder and smarter. Failure is not the end of the road. It is a detour that leads to new possibilities. It is a challenge that tests your resolve, strengthens your character, and prepares you for the journey ahead. Embracing failure is not about being reckless or careless. It is about being brave enough to take risks, pursue your dreams, and keep going even when things don't go as planned. It is about understanding that every great success story is also a story of resilience, perseverance, and unwavering determination. Failure is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced. It is not the end, but a new beginning. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, but how we respond to them determines our path. For many, challenges are obstacles that halt progress, but for those who achieve greatness, challenges are opportunities to grow, innovate, and transform. Steve Jobs' journey is a powerful example of this mindset. Throughout his life, he faced numerous challenges, from being adopted as a child to dropping out of college due to financial strain. and later being ousted from the very company he co-founded. Yet every challenge he encountered became a stepping stone for his next big achievement. Challenges force us out of our comfort zones and push us to confront our limitations. When everything is smooth and easy, there is little incentive to innovate or improve. It is during difficult times that we discover our true potential. The pressure of challenges compels us to think differently, adapt, and find creative solutions. Steve Jobs often spoke about the importance of thinking differently, and it was this mindset that allowed him to transform Apple from a struggling company into one of the most successful brands in the world. Challenges teach resilience. When faced with setbacks, it is easy to give up, but those who persevere develop a strength that cannot be shaken. Resilience is built through adversity, and each challenge overcome adds another layer to our character. Steve Jobs' resilience was evident when he returned to Apple after being fired. Instead of holding on to bitterness or regret, he embraced the challenge of rebuilding the company. This resilience not only saved Apple, but also led to the creation of revolutionary products like the iPhone, iPad, and MacBook. Challenges also foster innovation. When the usual methods no longer work, we are forced to think outside the box. Some of the most groundbreaking inventions and ideas have come from moments of crisis. Apple's turnaround under Steve Jobs was driven by innovation born out of necessity. With limited resources and intense competition, Apple had to create products that stood out. The challenge of survival pushed the company to design user-friendly interfaces, sleek hardware, and a seamless ecosystem that set it apart from its competitors. Embracing challenges also means accepting failure as part of the process. Not every idea will succeed, but each failure brings valuable lessons. Jobs experienced failures with products like the Apple Lisa and the initial struggles of the Macintosh. However, he never let these failures deter him. Instead, he learned from them and used that knowledge to improve future products. This willingness to fail, learn, and try again is a hallmark of those who achieve greatness. Challenges provide clarity. In moments of difficulty, we are forced to reassess our goals, priorities, and strategies. Steve Jobs often spoke about the importance of focus, and many of Apple's most successful products were born from a clear, focused vision. When he returned to Apple, one of his first actions was to streamline the product line, cutting down on unnecessary products and focusing on a few core offerings. This clarity of purpose allowed Apple to channel its resources effectively and deliver exceptional products. Moreover, challenges build confidence. Each obstacle overcome reinforces our belief in our abilities. When we successfully navigate through tough times, we develop a sense of self-assurance that empowers us to take on even bigger challenges. Jobs' confidence in his vision and abilities was evident in every product launch, every keynote speech, and every decision he made. This confidence was not born out of arrogance, but from years of overcoming challenges and proving to himself that he could succeed. Challenges also foster collaboration. Difficult times often bring people together, encouraging teamwork and collective problem solving. Jobs understood the value of collaboration and built a team at Apple that shared his passion for excellence. By working together, they were able to tackle complex problems, push technological boundaries, and create products that change the world. Facing challenges also cultivates a sense of gratitude. When we overcome difficulties, we gain a deeper appreciation for our journey, our achievements, and the people who support us. Steve Jobs' famous Stanford commencement speech highlighted this sentiment. He spoke about how challenges shaped his life and encouraged others to embrace their own struggles. Gratitude for the journey, with all its ups and downs, allows us to remain humble and grounded. Ultimately, challenges are not roadblocks, but opportunities to grow stronger, smarter, and more innovative. They test our resolve, sharpen our skills, and prepare us for greater success. Those who achieve greatness do not shy away from challenges. They welcome them, knowing that each challenge conquered brings them closer to their dreams. Steve Jobs' legacy is a testament to the power of embracing challenges. His life story inspires us to see difficulties not as threats, but as invitations to rise above, innovate, and achieve the extraordinary. Focus and innovation are the cornerstones of groundbreaking success, and Steve Jobs' journey with Apple exemplifies this principle perfectly. When Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, The company was on the brink of bankruptcy. There were too many products, too many distractions, and no clear direction. One of the first things Jobs did was simplify. He cut down Apple's product line from dozens of products to just 4 key categories. This focus allowed Apple to allocate its resources effectively, channeling its energy into creating products that truly mattered. Jobs believed that saying no to 1,000 things was just as important as saying yes to one great idea. This philosophy of focus is what allowed Apple to produce revolutionary products like the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad. Innovation was not just about new ideas, it was about perfecting those ideas through relentless focus. Jobs understood that in a world filled with noise and competition, focus is what separates leaders from followers. Innovation is often romanticized as sudden flashes of brilliance, but in reality is the result of consistent focus, discipline, and iteration. Jobs and his team at Apple were known for their obsessive attention to detail. Every product was meticulously designed, every feature carefully considered. This level of focus allowed them to innovate in ways that competitors could not. While other companies were busy adding more features, Apple was focused on making technology simpler, more intuitive, and more elegant. Jobs often said that innovation is about making things better, not just adding more. This focus on simplicity and usability set Apple apart in an industry often driven by complexity. Focus also means being clearer about your vision and staying true to it despite external pressures. Jobs faced numerous critics who doubted his decisions, from removing the floppy disk drive in the iMac to eliminating the headphone jack in the iPhone. But Jobs understood that true innovation often requires bold decisions that may not be popular initially. His unwavering focus on the user experience, design, and quality allowed Apple to lead the industry rather than follow it. Focus and innovation also require a deep understanding of your audience. Jobs had an uncanny ability to anticipate what consumers wanted before they even knew it themselves. This was not a coincidence, but the result of intense focus on user needs and behavior. Apple's innovations were not driven by market trends, but by a deep commitment to solving real problems and enhancing user experiences. This focus on the user is what made Apple products not just tools, but integral parts of people's lives. Innovation thrives when there is a culture of focus within an organization. Jobs fostered a culture at Apple where creativity and focus coexisted. Teams were encouraged to think differently, but also to stay aligned with the company's core vision. This balance of creativity and discipline is what fueled Apple's continuous innovation. Jobs believed that great products are born from intense focus on every detail, from the design of the hardware to the smoothness of the user interface. Focus is also about prioritizing quality over quantity. In a world where there is constant pressure to do more, release faster, and compete aggressively, Jobs chose to focus on doing fewer things, but doing them exceptionally well. This commitment to quality ensured that every Apple product delivered a seamless experience that delighted users. It is this focus that turned customers into loyal fans and products into cultural icons. Innovation often involves taking risks, but focused innovation means taking calculated risks that align with your core vision. Jobs was not afraid to take bold steps, but every risk he took was rooted in a clear understanding of Apple's mission. Whether it was launching the iTunes Store, which transformed the music industry, or introducing the App Store, which created an entirely new economy, these innovations were possible because of focused thinking and strategic risk-taking. Focus and innovation go hand in hand, because innovation without focus can lead to scattered efforts and diluted results. Jobs' ability to focus on the essentials while pushing the boundaries of what technology could do is what made Apple a leader in the industry. His legacy teaches us that to achieve true innovation, we must eliminate distractions, stay true to our vision, and commit to excellence. Focus is the lens through which creativity is refined and innovation is realized. It is the discipline that ensures every idea is thoroughly explored, every detail is perfected, and every product is a masterpiece. Jobs' journey reminds us that in a world of endless possibilities, those who focus on what truly matters are the ones who change the world through innovation. Legacy is not built in a day, nor is it the result of fleeting success. It is the culmination of consistent effort, unwavering dedication, and a profound impact that outlives the individual. Steve Jobs' legacy is a testament to this truth, reflecting a life devoted to innovation, creativity, and excellence. Jobs understood that true legacy is not just about what you achieve, but about how those achievements influence the world long after you are gone. His work at Apple reshaped entire industries, from personal computing to music, mobile phones, and animated films. But beyond the products he created, Jobs' legacy lies in the mindset he championed. The belief that technology, when designed with purpose and passion, can enrich lives. Building a lasting legacy requires vision, and Jobs had an extraordinary ability to see possibilities where others saw limitations. He envisioned a world where technology was not confined to the elite, but accessible to everyone, intuitive enough for a child to use, and powerful enough to inspire creativity. This vision drove every product Apple created under his leadership, from the Macintosh to the iPhone. Jobs' insistence on pushing boundaries and challenging the status quo laid the foundation for Apple's enduring influence. His legacy is evident every time someone picks up an iPhone, streams music on Apple Music, or creates on a MacBook. But beyond products, his legacy is seen in the way companies approach design, user experience, and innovation today. Jobs' journey also teaches that legacy is built through perseverance. His path was not without setbacks, from dropping out of college to being ousted from Apple, but each challenge shaped his vision and resolve. He did not allow failure to define him. Instead, he used it as a stepping stone to build something greater. After leaving Apple, Jobs founded Next and revitalized Pixar, both of which made significant contributions to technology and entertainment. His return to Apple was not just a comeback, it was the beginning of a new era that saw the creation of products that revolutionized industries. This resilience and determination are integral to his legacy, showing that true impact comes from perseverance through adversity. A lasting legacy also requires a relentless pursuit of excellence. Jobs was known for his exacting standards, often pushing his team to their limits to achieve perfection. He believed that every detail mattered, from the design of a product to its packaging, because excellence in every aspect is what creates lasting value. This commitment to quality ensured that Apple products were not just functional, but transformative. Jobs' legacy of excellence inspires countless entrepreneurs, designers, and innovators to never settle for mediocrity and to always strive for the best. Innovation was another pillar of Jobs' legacy. He did not invent the personal computer, the MP3 player, or the smartphone, but he reimagined them in ways that changed how people interact with technology. His ability to connect technology with human needs and desires set Apple apart and left an indelible mark on the tech industry. Today, innovation is often measured by the standards Jobs set. Seamless integration, user-centric design, and technological elegance. His legacy encourages future generations to think differently, take risks, and innovate boldly. Jobs also understood that legacy is about inspiring others. His famous Stanford commencement speech, where he urged graduates to stay hungry, stay foolish, continues to resonate with millions worldwide. He encouraged people to pursue their passions, take risks, and live life with purpose. Jobs' story is often shared not just for his achievements, but for the lessons his journey imparts. The importance of following one's heart, embracing failure, and striving for excellence. His legacy is not just in the products he created, but in the countless individuals he inspired to dream bigger and work harder. Collaboration played a significant role in Jobs' legacy as well. While he was often seen as a visionary individual, he built and led teams that brought his ideas to life. Jobs valued talent and surrounded himself with people who shared his passion for excellence. His leadership style, though demanding, fostered innovation and creativity, resulting in products that have stood the test of time. This emphasis on collaboration highlights that legacy is not built in isolation, but through collective effort and shared vision. Jobs' legacy is also a reminder that impact is not limited to one's lifetime. Even after his passing, Apple continues to thrive, driven by the principles he instilled. The company's commitment to innovation, design, and user experience is a direct reflection of Jobs' vision. His influence extends beyond Apple, shaping how businesses approach technology, design, and customer engagement. Jobs' life demonstrates that building a lasting legacy requires more than talent or luck. It demands vision, perseverance, excellence, innovation, inspiration, and collaboration. His story is a blueprint for anyone aspiring to make a meaningful impact, showing that true legacy is built not just through what you achieve, but through the lives you touch and the inspiration you leave behind.